I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back, smack you with my mighty tackle. Bones will pop, snap, and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Then every dollar you roll. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Then every dollar you roll. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood 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 to roll.
Not just Rebbl playoffs, Rebbl final, everybody. We're back. I think it's been at least 3 years since I last went to Rebbl final. That was in the days when the league was, God, more than twice as big at least. But still exciting to be back. This is the first time I've been in the final since it's been in Blood Bowl 3. Only the second season of Rebbl on Blood Bowl 3. Still, as far as I'm aware, the biggest online Blood Bowl 3 league, so very, very cool to get to the final. Very proud of getting to the final. We've got hopefully a super fun final in store. It's me on Wood Elves against Luminous Light on Skaven. Luminous did win Rebbl back in the Blood Bowl 2 times, at least once. He's got the Rebbl champion tag. I'm not sure if he won it just once or if he won it several times, but really lovely person and excellent streamer from North America with his pastry pest, which we'll look at in just a second. But let's have a quick look at my team first. So I have had 2 players die in, I think, well, it's definitely the last 3 playoff games I've had 2 players die in each of them. I can't remember if the one before that did, so I don't know if it's every game this playoffs, but I've had 2 players die in the semi-final, the quarter-final, and the last 16. 2 players dead as well, not like badly injured, just like dead. So we've had a lot of death through this playoff run, but we've managed to keep alive the 3 most important players, the only originals on this team from when it was first made in season 1, which is the War Dancers, Earl G'day and Lady G'day, and the Catcher. The team is all tea-themed, as you can see. Tree died in the last game. The numbers are not how many iterations we've had of that player, that's just which season we bought them in, because that way I'm keeping track of redraft for myself. So yes, Tree died in the semi-final, but we decided to rebuy the Tree. Went back and forth on what to buy for this final quite a lot, because as things stood after the semi-finals, my team had only 100,000 more team value than Lumi's, but I only had 11 players, and obviously, like, buying anything makes it possible for Lumi to either go Wizard, which is pretty good for Skaven, or Bomber and Bribe, which is pretty good for Skaven. So it was difficult, but I decided in the end that playing on 11 just felt too risky with them on 13, and they could have taken Bomber anyway. So I went for this, which does give them 200,000, which means they could get Bomber and a Wizard, but no Bribe for Bomber. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one when you've got that TV gap and Bomber being as cheap as he is. I've done 2 random rolls, which was in response to Lumi doing 2 random rolls, and they've hit very well. I random dodge on dodge healing, which feels like incredible nominative determinism, and I random tackle on matey, which not at all bad for a final against Skaven. So pretty happy with those 2 random rolls we did just yesterday. Lumi Skaven are here. The good news, although this is part of why they get so much inducements, is that their tackle Mighty Blow Blitzer got MNG'd in the semi-final. So a massive assist from Coat Guy. Took me a second to find the name. Coat Guy, who was the Super Bowl winner last season. So Coat Guy, who is the reigning champ, knocked out by Lumi in the semi-final, but did MNG the killer. Unfortunately, they are still a Skaven team with 4 disgusting gutter runners. We've got the one turner with monstrous mouth, sidestep, and sprint. We've got one that could just as easily do a 1 turn because it's got big hand, and 2 heads just doesn't have the sprint or sidestep, but could very easily do a 110. We've got a frenzy wrestle. This was a random, this wrestle after, sorry, the frenzy after wrestle, so I'm not sure how happy they'll be with that random, but certainly has its uses. Then they got a fend gutter runner that was also a random for this final. Leader thrower, they have 2 more wrestle on the team. They've got a block wrestle shadowing lineman, and they've got a dauntless wrestle lineman, and they've got a kick tackle, which is pretty useful against us, another frenzy, and then these 2 are MNG. They've got 13 players, but again they've got the option to induce bomber for the 14th if they would like to. Tough decision that. Normally I think bomber and bribe makes more sense than wizard, but wizard's really good for skaven. Like I really think that like of all the teams where I might pick wizard over the bomber option with bribe, it could be this one, because his team is so much about those gutter runners, and I can plan around bomber at least to some extent. I really can't plan around a wizard. A wizard will hit where it hits. Just gonna message and say I'm ready when they are. And I'll hit the thing, and I guess we'll find out they may already be ready. Hey Sol, without that blitz are favouring this team wise. We'll see. Obviously, like, that blitz being out is huge, no question. I'm very happy about that. And thanks for all the Collie, the £6 wish Collie. Hey Drasho and Packnez and Stray Sine Wave and So Salty Salt. I hope I haven't missed anyone. Once we get into the game, I'm just warning you, I'm going to be very focused, and I'm probably not going to be reading chat as much. So up to you to entertain yourselves a bit once we get started. I will maybe read a little bit, but I will be reading less. I also am going to be trying, well, I don't know how much, I really don't need to be that guarded about my words, do I? Because I also know that Lumi's streaming, because there's no chance that they're watching this at the same time. Sunday is family time, right? Not today, I'm watching Tree in the Rebbl final. Dementor, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's bugged in Blood Bowl 3 and it's a 5+ when it should be a 4+. However, I have intercepted at least one bomb this final. I played bomber twice already. I played against bomber on Orcs in the last 16, and I played against bomber on Underworld in the semi-final. And we did manage to survive those. But yes, obviously, like, never that good. The Orcs, to be fair, we managed to remove... we managed to mighty blow him off the pitch on turn 1, so that was quite nice. Okay, so last quick look at the team. This is us, very top heavy, but it's a pretty good top. Our opponent, very gutter runner heavy, and they're pretty good gutter runners, so I think those are the key parts of both teams here. Interested to see what Lumi does with this money. Like, could go Wizard and Bomber, could go Wizard and Keg, could go some other direction I haven't thought of, but the Wizard was straight in, so it looks like that was not a consideration. Wizard and Bomber, I think that's probably what I would do, to be fair. Like, just maximise your chances for creating chaos and getting those gutter runners on the ball. So, yeah, I think Blood Bowl 3 is coded wrong, because an accurate pass should be -3 to interfere. But if you read the stunty rule, that should then knock one off that and make it a -2. But I think Blood Bowl 3 applies it as -3. This came up in the clan Discord the other day, and I think Blood Bowl 3 has it wrong. Okay, they've won the toss. They've gone on defense first, and they've look at that, like, instant click. Like, did not take a second to get Bomber in there. You definitely do want them on the defense. So yeah, playing into a Wizard and Bomber, obviously that's a lot to worry about. I have some ideas, but we will see. We will see. Wrestle on the edge makes sense. They're going to kick it short, I reckon, because of the wisdom bomber. They're going to want me to pick it up short. Do have the frenzy. We should be cautious about that. Except that we lose a little bit of the opportunity on now. On the line. Yep, Eddie cook shorts as guessed. Timeout shortens the half. That's absolutely fine. I did not think about we could just come straight round and hit him. I should have thought about that and I didn't. Maybe we still can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's actually the play. Now I'm annoyed I haven't made this a block player. But I think that is the play. Shit, that was stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't even need to rush. I need to rush there. Alright. What's going to come back first? I kind of want to pick it up on not you. Maybe we'll pick it up on you. I'm going to give you a buddy who is not fireballable. Lovely. Very lovely. So we need to do one rush to get ourselves the 2 dice on him, which I think is worth it. I think this gets the reroll. Love that. I got tackle. Doesn't kill it, but at least it can't throw a bomb this turn. And bring you in here. Just gonna pop you there. Just gonna I'm gonna put you in scoring range. I want to put you in scoring range. And I'm gonna put you in scoring range. As ridiculous as that is scoring range. Should have planned that better. Should have seen that I could come around and take that hit, but I'm glad I spotted it. Even if I didn't spot it as quick as I could have done. Now they have a choice of whether they fight this, which they might want to do, that's a pretty good piece, or if they just try and get off it. Yeah, I've been wondering as well whether or not it was right to take the movement on this, because I rolled this before the last game, before this game, sorry, and I could have taken sidestep, and sidestep would have given me the option of going stand firm, sidestep on the one turn, and also just like these are pretty good players to have a sidestep on. But we'll see. We will see. Looks like they're going to fight it. They've got the tackle here. I imagine they might stomp on it. Might even stomp on it with Bomber. Gets the POW. So it's going to be a good foul. Maybe we should have backed off after the thing. Would have been a rush. I guess we'll find out. It's not a bad shout to foul it with Bomber, honestly. Because if you think Bomber's not going to get the chance to hang around and do me bombs, it's a value you get out of that 50,000. So we need another assist to make that a 2 dice. And you need to, the frenzy, keep an eye on that. Then we're going to have a lot of assists for this foul. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was wrong to even do this. Like, I was feeling like it was the right choice, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our cabal vision.
Because this is going to be a big foul on an important player. Yeah, Bomber does it. Just a stun. So the Mighty Bow piece did get rid of Bomber. Or maybe. Shouldn't say it before they probably argue the call. The Mighty Bow piece did get rid of Bomber. Kind of did its job. Kind of. Okay, so I'm going to come clean now and say that my plan for that drive was very possibly just to score. And now I'm not so sure with the wizard, but part of me still thinks it's what I want to do, because if I just score, then the wizard is a lot less scary to me on defense than it is on offense. But having said that, I think we have a pretty... What are the dice we need to roll to score? Hand off and 3 rushes, or we're handing off here, and then we're throwing that. That would be the better way to do it. It's still a few 2+, but at least it's got the built-in rerolls if we're going to do it. Don't think you're blitzing. I don't think we're hitting onto you because that's sidestep, so let's try to move you. Okay, fine. Let's go after a gutter runner. This will be a very nice one to kill. Not to be. It's a bad push direction. Should have pushed there and not given myself this dodge. Okay. It's not exactly safe, but it's... That's what it is. Thinking if we fail here and it scatters out, it can really go anywhere. So where do we want to cover? It's probably more sense actually bringing this back, because at least we'd have that as a sort of safety. Yeah, let's get ourselves on defense. Like, my first thought about doing that did involve, like, you get to send off Bomber, but actually I just think I'm still happier. Like, when this is not an 8-turn stall game. This is a don't give the rats an opportunity to turn you over and flip the scoring on you game. Like, it makes more sense for us to put them under pressure on their offense than the other way around. What exactly Dementor Lumi can do a 1 turn, and we don't even have the sidestep, so Lumi can do the 1 turn anyway if we score on turn 8. Yeah, slight dilemma here about who goes off on defense for us. I have been in many games putting my leader and my 1 turner on the bench together, because obviously that just guarantees your 1 turn. Obviously we don't have the 1 turn here. maybe we keep... But I think the lead is just harder to protect, and you're going to want that value later in the game, whereas this, even though it's the more valuable piece, it actually has like a roll on defense that's quite useful if you use it that way. So I think we're going to put the leader out there because it's one too many things to protect both of them. Is my feeling. Does mean we're down a reroll for this defense, but frenzy middle. Tough one for sure. Tough one for sure. Yeah, that's the other thing, Bryden. I mean, I don't know if he would have kept fouling it, because having had one Kaz right away and then knowing the bomber was gone, his bench is actually now not looking that robust anymore in terms of if you keep fouling, but obviously, like, it's a good target, so you might. Yeah, I mean, Packners, this is like... I mean, everything's a gamble in Blood Bowl, right? Like, whatever choice I make there is a gamble. If I don't go for the quick score, then the gamble is that I can protect the ball from Skaven with a wizard and that they won't then make their one turn. Like, so that's a gamble. This way's a gamble too. This way does feel like you've got the real, like, scary part of, like, someone could just lose this game on a bad snake, but it's kind of inevitable with these teams. Hopefully it's fun to watch. Hopefully. And hey, we got Greed T up and running towards some levels, right? That's the real priority here. Yeah, they might come around and go for that. Maybe I did think about whether that should be a ward answer instead. Or maybe it should have been a square in, I don't know. It's all gambles though, right? Because if they go for that, there's a very good chance they get served. Ooh. The blitz would have been better on a short kick, but you're never sad about a blitz. Let's have a little think. Probably just hit here with a mighty blow. This is where I wish I had some more side step though. Tree is gonna move for sure. And I think it wants to move this way. Jam those two. Could go for the blitz through the middle. Blitz through the middle will give us the most coverage. But I mean, they have gutter runners either side, right? So they can just go wherever they want. I feel like this is like the most theoretically easy to hit. I think we probably need to send this down. Where's the tackle? Over here. Let me say just out of side, out of range of that. Make that scary. We've got side step as well, so we don't have to worry about the frenzy. Sad. Okay. I think we don't overcommit, honestly. Like, I think there's plenty of scope for this to backfire on us, so I think we don't overcommit. I sometimes think that Dementor, but I have a very, like, skewed sense of, like, Skaven based on my inadequacy with Skaven. Like, I personally find Skaven quite hard. I've always felt like I should be able to do all right with them because I do okay with elves, but every time I try them I struggle. And I find like doing a slow offense with them difficult, personally. Now the good news is if they fail a pickup here, we may well just score. So that's definitely a pressure point, which we've got in our favour here. Let's a removal. Okay, just a KO. Could be worse. Could be better. Rats are just like elves if you only had 4 elves and then a big pile of dog shit in one mighty left. I spend enough of my real life having to pick up dog shit. We're just blitzing this anyway. Yeah, go for the 3 dice with block. I can see that. Does get the POW.
Are they dancing or fighting?
No, right. Could stomp on it, although probably only if you dodge this, because you're not going to want to do it with gutter runners or a thrower. No instant snake. Diced. I imagine they are going to go for this foul. Okay, only bench of 1, but it's pretty good value. And they did just make this drive 10 versus 11 versus 10 plan. Although I would have thought you'd do it with that one. So I would have thought you'd dodge that one first if you're going to do it. Yeah, it's like a bit too valuable to do it with. Okay. So we could punch something onto the tree. But I think I'd like to blitz further up, so I think we're going to do that. And then I think we just need to advance a bit. Where are we going for? We're just going for soft targets? I don't hate just going for soft targets at this point. Like, there's a lot of good game left and they're already down to their last bench. We've got the Mighty Way, they don't. But that's also a nice piece to hit. I think the idea is go for soft targets until we can get to the gutter runners. I think that's the idea. Feels right. So we're back to town 10 for this drive. Let's make a little rat sandwich here so they don't have easy dodges. That should be this way. Oh, that's bad. Well, that's just the Apo, isn't it? That's just the Apo. There's not really a conversation about that. That's not great. Snake on the one-turner. Just when we got back to even numbers on the drive as well. That's really not great. Do not like having no Apo for the rest of the game. At least it wasn't a seriously hurt. At least it was one we could use the Apo on. Dizzy. Hey, Dizzy.
Have you looked at face tones?
The thing is, we have got other one-turners, right? Because we can use these two war dancers as one-turners. They both got movement 9. But still, the team is, as I said before, like very top-heavy. There's like 3 players who really are the best part of it. So you don't want to lose one of them. Both of us are like playing chicken here on the sidelines. It's a shame we lost our only sidestep for the drive as well. It's the other reason that's a useful piece on defence in this game, is because we've got the sidestep on it. We haven't got a sidestep anywhere else. But both of us have the frenzy, so yeah, a little bit of a game of chicken here on the sidelines. So not moving those makes sense. Who's our blitz? It's a gutter runner, and I think probably it's just take the gutter runner hits wherever you can. It's a bit of a rough one because it's got wrestle. The nice thing about hitting gutter runners is you don't need assists for them as well, which is nice. Don't want that there. Not with the Apo just gone. Need it to get fouled. Okay. Nice KO. Not ideal. But removals are removals. Wanting to get that value for that mighty blow. It's part of why I bought the tree for this game. So they are. Oh, I didn't get that one up. Damn it. They're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might go blue red here because I missed that on the grass. So that's their whole bench. So now it's, if KOs don't come back, they're on less than 11. That is part of why I rebought the tree, because against an armor 8+ team, if you can get some hits with it, and you've got this mighty blow here, you've got chances to do some actual damage.
On balance, I prefer the pass to running down. One tactic is for the intellectual elite.
Yeah, I wish I dodged that though. Given them way through, which they have gratefully taken. That should have been last action. Come through and shore that up. Oh well. A lot of game left to play. We're only on turn 5. Oh, one of the gutter runners didn't come on for offense. That's a surprise. Goes the dodge. Got the 4 rerolls. Yeah, I was going to say with 4 rerolls, I think I'd reroll that. I think you've got enough to justify it. Okay, so I think this is definitely the blitz onto the leader. Question is, do we base everything else? We'll probably do the blitz first and then make a decision. I think now the answer is yes. Max pressure.
Players arrive to assist their teammates.
Make him roll some dice. So they have not got a lot of players. I mean, they can just score, right? They're skaven, but let's make him roll the dice. Guess our wrestlers down here. No, just push. Let's tackle off the ball. I'm go 2 into 2 on this one without block. Like it's one of those scary frenzy ones where like, because you can 1 in 9 it. I don't see a stall here. Maybe they can with the gutter runners, right? Because they're gutter runners, but we've got movement 9 war dancers and you're going to be leaving 2 more members of your team behind. So we'll see. Yeah, so the frenzy. Oh, we've done the blitz here, which makes me think they might go for the stall. Frenzy does not 1 in 9 for us, sadly. Doesn't power either though, so you are now needing a 3+ dodge if you want to move that. I would just score here. I'll be honest. If I was in their shoes, I'd just score. Because this is the only piece you can now dodge on a 2+. Everything else is 3s. Like you've got no dice to score, but anything else is a roll to score. Okay.
I'm so excited my heart really started.
So our KO has stayed out. Both KOs have stayed out. No, the animation didn't show one of them came back, but it was on 10, I think. Oh, ours came back. Okay, the animation just didn't work. That's what happened there, is the animation didn't work. So we go back to 3 rerolls because the leader will come on. But we're playing offense into a wizard again. So tricky, tricky. And we've got 2 turns. It's probably an argument for doing a 1 turn, to be honest. Not sure if I like the argument, but I think there's an argument for it. Because you can't do anything with a wizard against a 1 turn. But it's a lot of dice. What would the 1 turn look like? Hit that. Someone steps in here. 1 push. Sort of out on the outside. I think it's probably not the play. Probably not the play. So we have the option to kick short again because they are skaven and they have got that wizard. We need to have someone else head back with you. We'll do that after. Deep kick this time. Solid defense. Okay. Well, good thing we didn't go for the 110. Decisive, doesn't it? Yeah. It's fine.
Now the coach has forgotten to water his power now.
That's a relief. And that's good. Wow, Tree the second, well not the Tree second really, but Tree 2 has done 2 Kaz on their debut. Scoring threat. Scoring threat. Go there at the end, it's a scoring threat. Technically a scoring threat. Best kind. I'm just going to stick tackle on you, make you hit me. Oh wow. Wow, the Kaz are racking up. It's a tough one to tackle because it's a seriously hurt. Scoring threat. Like, they have a play on it. Of course they do. They're skaven. And they have the wizard. But... Giraffe! Hey, Giraffe. Yeah, scary turn. Very, very scary turn. It's 1-1. This was our offense first, so we're obviously trying to get to half-time in the lead, or at least at 1-1 or 2-2. The Skaven have a wizard. We have been doing some very good violence, but they've still got all their gutter runners and their thrower, so really everything is still very much scary and on the table. They are going for the zap, and it fails. Come on. Oh my god, that is huge. Wizard is out and didn't work. That is huge. It's a 3+, and it didn't work. So yeah, that is massive for us. We've got rid of Bomber, and the Wizard's now gone as well. Still, obviously, like, no guarantee that we're in front of the half here, but that is a big, big positive for us to have that Wizard off the table. They can just blitz the ball here, right? Like, they've got enough routes to do it. The gutter runners, which I think is what they're lining up for by taking this block. So there's still scary stuff on the table here. I think they're going for the ball. I think that's too many scoring threats for them, and they're going to go for the ball. Oh, there's a 1. Snake would be nice. No snake. I've got to bring this one through as well. If you want 2 dice, or you just do it on a 1 dice. Just going to do it on the 1 dice. So this one's going to come hit the ball. Oh, we're going through here for 2 dice. Okay. My mistake. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Gives you better angle for the hit than the other way did. Nicely done. Gets 2 dice. Gets power.
Our magic sponges work.
It's in range. Not in range to score, but in range to pick the ball up, obviously. Okay. No arm break on the throw is good. Means we might have our get out of jail play if we can get this down. It's good play by Lumi, doing the right things. So we're going to want to hit this. We don't want to stand this up yet because we want to have that to recover, get it to you, and then you can go anywhere hand off. Ideally, I'd like to put this in here first to reduce the chance of them scatter catching it. And I think with 3 rerolls, I should do that first, even though it's scary. I think I've got to just do this on the 2 dice. I think I have a choice. Coming from here, they've got less good size to it because they can't step into that square. Oh, shadowing. Oh, bloody shadowing. I missed that completely. Pretty sure they need to roll 6s to have that work for them. So, need to get the POW. Don't get the POW. Do get the POW, thank God. So they're going to go in there. I'm going to stay. No arm break. Okay, good. Scatter square. Okay, we've got a chance here. So remember to click pass 3 because we've done this wrong before. So we click U and we click pass activation. Good start. That would be a 3+ pass. We've got the rerolls, so I think we do the rush for 2+ pass. Okay, we've got that. So now we just need to do a handoff here. Has not snaked. My God, we used all the rerolls We used every single one of those rerolls, but we got the 2-1. Now, of course, it can still be 2-2, right? Because they can do the 1 turn, but that is a lot better than 2-1 down, which was on the table there if we didn't get that. So that was a scary turn. Scary, scary turn. Scary, scary turn. I think Lumi did all the right things. I think Lumi put all the right pressure on. I think he was unlucky with his wizard, and if he'd got luckier on my dice, it could easily have gone the other way. So I think Lumi played that exactly as he was supposed to. Now we have a 1-turn try that I can't really stop. I think the best we can probably do is hope to make them go through 2 sets of dodges. Now I know, because I saw him do it in one of his other playoff games, that Lumi knows about the frenzy push 1 turn. So we have to put our size up here. Seen him do it before. He's a good coach, Lumi. Like, I'm sure that's obvious anyway from what's happening in the game, but he's a good coach. So got to be on our toes for all of it. Whew. Well, 2-1 up. It's better than 2-1 down, right? It's better than 2-1 down. I still feel extremely stressed out, and I think there's a very good chance that Lumi scores this 1 turn to make it 2-2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is fewer rats than you would like. That is fewer rats than you would like. They've got this KO that hasn't come back yet on 2 tries. I did wonder with Bomber if they might not take Bomber to get a keg, because we've got the mighty bonus matchup, and because KOs can matter, but obviously Bomber is very good, and in the end, like, completely dictated my turn 1 as well. So thanks, Dr. Cheesington. Quincy, in that situation 100% with the tackle, because it was a block size set piece. So yeah, the frenzy, like the extra hit for the chance of rolling a 6, is not enough to make up for the value of the tackle. Now, if for any way this could fail, then we really would be in a nice position. But yeah, betting against it, because again, only needs 1 push. Pretty great 1-turn option. But yeah, Tree the second has paid for their signing on fee already, haven't they? Wow, 2 casualties in the first half. That's more than I've had trees that have gone whole seasons without getting 2 casualties. So definitely a strong start. Sorry again, I'm not reading much of chat. Like, I'm looking at every now and then and seeing people and seeing the face and cheering, which is nice. I'm just really trying to stay focused on this, obviously, because it's like a big game. Love another blitz. The vicious ref has done what? Oh, it's made it easier for them. Stunned one of ours. At least it wasn't a send-off, but yeah, that means they've only got to do a couple of dodges there now, which would have been much more. So that is bad for us. Not as bad as it could have been. Kick's quite good for us, but it doesn't really matter because it's skaven, so they can just like throw it to the middle person and hand off. So yeah, that's definitely hurt us. What does that do? What am I missing? Because this is the push, and then you're going to get the ball to this one. What did that do? Was that for a second push if they got it? I don't know what that did. Oh, cancels my assist. Of course it does. Yeah. And you needed to go through because that was where you're blitzing from. Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I think I'm just used to people just knocking that down to get it. If you want to do that. Okay, so pass to here. So this is going to be a double rush for the... No, do it on a 3+. Okay. 2+ handoff here. And then we've got 3, 3, 2 and 3 more 2s. Okay, monstrous mouth. I was wondering what that animation was when I remembered Monstrous Mouth works like catch skill. And they're gone, and they are in. Yeah, easy as you like. It's a very good 110. It's a very good 110. Was made easier by that officious ref, unfortunately. KO stays out again, which is nice. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right offense. I think they're going to probably look for the quicker score because I don't think that the slow score is going to be very easy for them. I think we're going for chevrons. Are we still keeping this on with the Apo gone? Or are we swapping in the leader? It's just so tricky. Like, this does more on defense, whereas this feels like a weight that we have to carry around. Why doesn't everyone play rats? Exactly right. Just play rats. Just do that 110 over and over. That's a big swing in the game, right? Like, because now all the initiatives with them, right? Like, we have to get a turnover or go to overtime to win the game. Like, even with our 110, the best we can aim for if we don't do those things is draw. Really taken off much value. Like, we've taken off bodies, but we haven't. Like, I have been saying, if I was saying a lot at the beginning, go for the soft targets. Yeah, we've very much taken off the soft targets so far, rather than the big ones. Lumi also hasn't rolled a snake yet, which I have. I snaked this into the casualty box and had to appo it. So I'm ready for Lumi to roll a snake now, please. Makes sense, get that as your blitz. Means you can relocate that. Okay, here's the 1 in 9 here. I don't hate this for me. This means these two aren't going to come over here, get involved in the ball situation. That's not the snake I asked for. Good. since that's stunned, I think we'll try and move the tree in a second. We'll do it now. Lovely. And so what we're trying to do, oh, shadowing, shit, okay, missed that completely. What we're trying to do here is effectively reduce them to a 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 player team, right? Like those two are stuck there, that's stunned. So we're trying to just say, okay, these are very good players, they're mostly gutter runners, but if you only have this many of them, your options are definitely smaller. Did Misspell do a thing? I wasn't paying attention to what it was. Yeah, I did. There you go. Very nice. It's a pretty good scale. Pretty good skill, especially in armor 8 plus matchups.
500-year copy. Forfeit a payment? No. Or only sacrifice you to certain.
Coming back. Okay. Makes sense. I don't think you had much options going forward. Let's take a 2 dice instead of a cage as well, which is important. I do get the pout. Oh, that's bad. Okay, not removed at least. Goes to the uphill on the tree, which I think probably is their best option at that point, but the stand firm is definitely not a huge odds play. Oh, that was Frenzy. I was thinking it was the other one. Okay. It's an annoying square. The stun. It's blocking our intended bits of it. At this point, like, you can keep the edge 3 pieces stuck. It definitely reduces the options for the rest. It's not automatic, like we've got to work to keep those edge 3 pieces stuck, but I think that's a goal worth having. Going in. Oh, that's lovely. Now we're definitely going in. Don't want to get this player caught behind the play is the thing. Actually, maybe you're coming back to it. Oh, I don't like getting on that either. It's got tackle. I think we have to go in there. With that stun being there. It's definitely a lot of pressure. It's definitely a lot of pressure. But they're also gutter runners. Mishpel again making the difference. I mean, it kind of didn't make a difference because they used the Apo, but it made them use the Apo, so.
It's a spectre. Very different from perfume. You're right. It's called Rotting Cadaver by Tommy Helfer.
Just leg it with Skaven time. Give the ball to the side stepper so I can't surf it. Sideline cage and handoff, I think, is the play. I think that's what they're looking at. Yeah. Still waiting for that snake, Lumi. Ah, he rolled some ones, but not the right places. This one's got a bit further to go to get up here. Now, normally that would be safe from being surfed, it's got fend, but we have Juggernaut, so we might be trying to yeet that one into the crowd. For our next trick, we shall see how this all finishes up first. Ah, that's annoying. That frees up a player for them. Oh, that was a blitz as well. It frees up 2 players. Damn. Okay, that's going to give them some more options. That's going to give them some more options. For sure. Okay. Don't move that in yet. Might rush this, which is why I don't do that yet. I think this is bloody shadowing again. Bloody shadowing again, but it is 6s. I think I do need to do this first and just get this back into the action. 1 in 80 room, 1 risk is real. Juggernaut is a good skill. Cancel the fend and the both down for us. Do I dodge again, given I've already rolled a 1? Or is standing in front of this quite good? Problem is it's so surfable, I think it can't be good. Okay, good. Relief.
How are they going to catch up? They're constantly writhing around on the ground.
Just don't like this being behind, right? Because this could maybe even want to do that. I think I do want to do that actually. I think I do. I want to tackle on you. Just gonna free that up and these. Put this in here, I think. I just don't want you to just score, right? Like if I don't go there, you could just score if you just roll well enough. I don't want you to do that, so... Nice. Good tree. Good tree getting up and rushing as well. Alright, good tree FI. That definitely helps. Guessing they 3 dice R1 tenor here. Go out the back again. But we've taken another player off the pitch. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 2 gutter runners as well, which is important. I feel like Lumi hasn't used a reroll on anything all game. Use a reroll. Okay, no knockdown, that's good. Doesn't reroll it. Get 2 dice on this one though. Can make it a 3 dice if I want to. Well, they can't make it 3 dice now because they followed it up. This is a tough spot. No question, this is a tough spot for Lumi. Like, I'm obviously thinking about all the ways it can go right for them, but from their point of view, it's a tough spot. Oh, we hand off. Interesting choice. So this puts it on extra arms, obviously made that a 2+ catch, and 2 heads means it's 2+ dodges out. Good use of the mutations. Okay. Can't outrun us though because we've got the same movement. So it's just a potato. This is just a straight potato play. They need to dodge this and give themselves a screen. Oh, there we go. I was saying they haven't used a reroll. They used one and it failed, which is great because that means we don't even need to use our rushes to get to it. We can use this one, which has tackle. I think we can make it a 3 dice. Yeah. think so. Well, burn the one. Always good strategy.
You're right. It's a shame. It just isn't enough.
There's only one word to say.
Got over. Second assist. Matey the second. Do you know my last Rebbl Super Bowl? Matey died in the Super Bowl. I loved Matey. Matey was a strength 4 juggernaut wood elf, so maybe this is redemption for Matey. I should not do that first because this could fail, so we need to do this first. I think we leave you because you might be recovery depending where the ball ends up. I think you probably do want to come this way. No, I might rush onto you at the end. We'll take that hit after. So yeah, this is now next. Redemption for Matey, please. Oh, 3 dice is the charm. There we go. All right. Tackle. Push you that way because you just got to catch it.
If I had a
No. Oh, it's a bad scatter for us.
starting line
And no armor break.
in my career, well,
So
I'd start my own team. You only need
you're going to have to get it. I think in my ideal world you get it and hand off to a war dancer because we want this ball to be vaguely have a chance of being held onto. So I think get you over here to be in front of this tackle. I think we do a rush to get you here first. And we declare this is a handoff. It's not going to be perfect, but gives us a chance of keeping it, I think. Handoff is declared. No! Second snake of the game. F off. How have we rolled 2 snakes and they haven't rolled any? Oh, with Skaven that just gives it straight back to them as well. Oh, that's so frustrating. 2 snakes this game. I selected pass again. Oh my god, I don't know the things, but I would have just not done it. I would have just not done it and had it there. I need to learn what these symbols are. That one's handoff, that's pass. It's not the first time I've done that. Ah, jeez, that's bad. Against any other team you might think this is still a strong position, but against Skaven with this gutter runner and this gutter runner, not that strong. How have we snaked twice? Ugh. It was pass declared, yeah. And I've done that twice, so not twice in this game, but twice in general. So this is going to do okay. I thought it was going to be a serve. So, oh, interesting. So we're not freeing the ball because we've got extra arms. So we're going to pick up on this gutter runner. Okay, makes sense. So no serve here, which I thought would happen. Oh my god, I can't believe we left it off the hook. This is a handoff to the thrower, I'm guessing. Selected handoff. Can't see who else you can reach the handoff to. Flip me. It's like another potato, but... Boo! Sneaking twice, come on. We're both playing the Edge 2+ teams, right? Like, even it up here, please, game.
Nice.
Oh, they're just going to score. They're just going to score. They're just going to score. Poop. I mean, well done, Lumi, but like, come on, like, we've snaked twice, they haven't snaked any times. Like, it's pretty unfair. In a match that's so defined by those roles, like, inevitably, like, 2+ roles are so important. And now I've got a shit situation, because if I play for overtime, there's a very real chance they just win, because Rebbl overtime is first score wins. So if I play for overtime and I lose coin toss, I just lose. Yeah, but if I lose the overtime coin toss, I just lose. Like I don't get any action in overtime, I just lose. Like it's a 50-50. I had to win the game there. Otherwise it's just completely out of my hands. Shit. That really feels harsh. That really feels fucking harsh. It wasn't enough to save me from the full pass. I wouldn't have done the pass once I'd got that far. Would have just held it, and then they would have at least had to sack it. That's so fucking harsh. Oh well, gotta get my head back in, I guess. Do we go for 2 turns? 2 turns, make them score again. We'll just hope we get a bunch of Kaz and they can't do a 1 turn in overtime. Fuck. Can we give ourselves the option of 2 turn at the very least? I can't remember what they have. Kick. Reroll. Another reroll we can snake on. They're coming in. It's uphills, but they can do it. This probably wasn't good enough. I should have carried on a war dancer. Shit. I think we could lose it here. Oh my god, they finally threw a snake. It was possible after all. Okay. Right. That's the blitz a million times over.
That's a natty. Still, I'm willing to bet a good punch will have them face down.
Does not kill it. That should be a pass. So that's fine.
The ball is in the end zone, and according to Knuckles' sacred text, we have a touchdown.
They've got a choice now. They can go for the one turn, but if they roll a bad snake, they are going to give the ball back to us to win the game. Or they can go for a 2-turn, or they can turtle. They have choices. But what would be nice would be if we just rolled a blitz. Take the ball from them. This looks like we're going for the 1-turn. 1-turns can fail. I've seen it. I've done it. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. That is not a blitz. It's a slightly awkward place for the ball unless it goes out and becomes a touchback, which is a chance. Obviously give themselves a chance to catch it. I don't really want this one holding the ball though. They want that one holding the ball. Because they want to keep that out of range and then put their scoring threats in. That's what they want to do. Does catch it. I prefer that to a touchback. That's more of a thing they have to do something with than a touchback. So, all right. So. Blitz here. Okay. Full power. It's annoying the dodge, but oh well. On the rope too. And okay, it's weird. All annoying. Need to move this ball at some point. Can't leave it there. They're going to give it to the scoring threat and take it through. They're going to run back here and give it to the thrower. It's the scoring threat here because it's got movement 9s. Didn't even need the sprint from here actually. It's just a scoring threat. Yes, they're handing off. They've pushed that as far back as they can and they're handing off to it.
But there are all skaven leads fleeing.
That would have been really, really, really nice of them to fail. But they're not failing a lot. They are not failing a lot, these rats. That would have been huge if they failed that. They'd only have the one scoring threat. Just can't get them to snake like they can get me to snake. Until, okay. Alright. They still have 2 scoring threats, which means this is still bloody difficult. Alright. Something's got to go forward. For sure. Okay. That is definitely not a scoring threat. So this is a scoring threat, and this is a scoring threat. What is the best way to deal with that? This one's got further to go. But it has got the monstrous mouth, and we could make some sort of wall in front of it. 1, 2. Kind of like this, because we can do the double juggernaut hit and then hit it with tackle if it still hasn't gone down. Makes me think we're not hitting this. There's another gotcha running back here. Push that into there. And then just do a big stinking screen in front of this one. Put something on it as well, but like put a screen on it. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Okay, got the power there. Arcana as well, that's great. It does create a jump over square, doesn't it? It's slightly awkward. Oh, we just have to think about that, don't we? So I think put side step on you, because then you can't use that for clever chain push. But maybe we put this here first. Let me bring the side step around, so there's no clever chain push to help you out. Three-dice scatter on it. Seems good.
I think this player would rather be alone.
No shadow is good. Trying to rush this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're probably going to turtle in the corner, aren't they? I don't know, I'd love to get something else forward. I'd have loved to get something else forward, but can't ignore this. There's dice on the ball? Well, I missed it. Please be careful with backseating, but that's after the event, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, I missed it. This one didn't move, so this didn't have dice on the ball. I don't think there was dice on the ball. These were the same. These were the same distance away. Like this is not move forward, and that was the same distance because it was in the same line. Maybe there was with someone else.
Bit of a lull. What are you up to?
Thinking about what to have for lunch. Roast elf heart. Big town.
This is a conundrum for Lumi, right? Like, do you go for it here because you've got some chance, which might win you the game, although, of course, I can then try and 1 turn back. Or do you turtle because you could go into the corner and just make it hard for me to sack you? Play for the overtime. Okay, that's a 1 dice. Looks like we're going for all the marbles here because I'm making this a 3+ catch. We're going to do the jump over is my best guess. Or maybe now if you didn't get that knockdown, maybe you change your plan. I don't know.
Do you think there's going to be any action at all?
No, we're going for it. All the marbles.
I see something.
Rush. Fails second rush. Doesn't snake. 2+ pass. Makes it. 3+ catch. Fails it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. No more snakes and we'll be alright. No more snakes and this can happen. Alright. We don't have any special adjunct players, so I think we do have to hit this. Can we make it a 3 dice? Not easily, actually. Not easily. The scatter directions aren't terrible for us, so I think maybe we just hit it. We could bring someone in here and just hit it with that first, but it's not that likely to get a good result. I think the scatter directions aren't amazing, so I think we do that. I don't want it to scatter onto you, obviously. Double pass, perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. So they could scatter again and try and get it next to that one, which would create the risk with the tree, but yeah, they can't scatter it into any of their players' hands, so... That is the scary outcome. That's the one that's stressful for us. We've got to do the 3 dice now. No real choice about it. It's statistically better than doing the 3+ pickup. Burn the 1.
Another coach who has forgotten to water.
Okay, that's not a 1 in 27. Alright. Alright. Alright, alright. This is turn 16, isn't it? I suddenly realised I hadn't checked that, but I think it is. Alright, well, it's a handoff activation, not a pass activation. Come on! Oh, there's still a rush. Shit. I thought that was it and it's not. Oh, shit. Come on! Yes! We finally got it! Oh my god. What a stinking final. Oh, I was so stressed out all the way through it. And now that it's over, I have to say, like, incredible effort by Lumi. Because while I was moaning about the snakes, they were down players early and throughout, right? Like, they were down players that whole game. Their wizard whiffed. Bomber didn't get to do anything. Like, to be fair, like, I was getting frustrated, and I'm sorry that I do that in games because it happens.
These
But
are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
thank you, Shirato. Thank you so much. Oh my god! I have wanted that one. I have really wanted that one. And, like, genuinely. Oh, G-City! I'm shaking. G-City, thank you so much. And hi, brain. I'm shaking a little bit right now. Like, I like was definitely like after winning tournaments recently. I'd been feeling a lot more like chill about Blood Bowl. Like, you know what? Things come, things go. It doesn't matter. You get some luck sometimes. So like the World Championships came and went. It's all right. Like, we've had our luck recently on tabletop, but I did really want this one. I love Rebbl. I've played in it for a long time. We've had a final before that didn't go our way, so it's one I really wanted. Thank you so much, G-City, for the 5 gift subs, and Shirato again for the 500-bit cheer. Thank you, Hyperbrain, for the sub, and everyone saying congratulations. I'm sorry I haven't read chat for almost the entire game. I've just been looking up every now and then to see things. I mean, we really just got lucky at the end there, didn't we? I almost want to go back and like look at it. So like, I don't know what Lumi's play was. Like, Lumi was, I guess, going to be doing like the 3+ handoff. I'm going to look at it. I'm trying to work out what his play was. I think in his position I would have wimped out and oh, validate, sorry. I'll do it in a sec. I just want to see this. I want to see what they were going for. Skip. Because it was a tough spot. I think in their position I would have wimped out and tried to turtle. Like, after you get this push... Like, what's the score here? 1, 2... Oh, you can go there. You've got the movement to go one across, haven't you? Okay, so it's only 3 2s. Actually, that's not that hard. It's not that hard. That's super unlucky. Super unlucky. G-City, thank you for the sub for yourself as well. Okay, that was just for my own thing. That was just 3-2. That was really unlucky then for Lumi. Really unlucky. Who played a bloody brilliant game. Like, obviously played a really brilliant game. I want to acknowledge everyone who said congratulations, even those who didn't drop subs and everyone. So thank you, everyone. God, it's a lot of names. Jin, Jiroin Boy, and Collie, and Bada Bing, and Shirato, and Giraffe, and Bloodborne, and Ferret, and Packners, and Quincy, and Punter, and Endware, and Shepherd, and G-City, and Outcast, and Bryden, and Bopnot, and Punter. God, there's so many pit names here. Dementor, Nisa, why did I start doing this? Incesticide, Freezing Star, Magnus, Kintrin, Stallion, Frostfor, Mespores, Bombadil, Torquemada, Captain Darth Wager, Medicine Dan, Keshta, PMG, Sol, Mark Cloud, Mathers, Dr. Chessington, and everyone. You're all awesome. I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I tried, but I realised I've missed like all of chat. What a bloody run it's been for this team. I was gutted when we went out of playoffs last season. Obviously, like, now here's the one. sad bit of it. Oh, Packners, thank you for the sub as well. The one sad bit of all this, and it is such a tiny thing that you can't feel sad after winning, but Herringsword, thank you for the raid. We have picked the one season to win where there isn't a World Championship ticket because the World Championship tickets haven't been distributed yet. So this doesn't get us a place at the next World Championships, but who cares? We got to win the thing, which was something we were chasing for a long time. And furthermore, we nailed down the Big O dominance of the Blood Bowl 3 Rebbl. So for those of you who've been playing in or watching Rebbl for a very long time, you will know that there's 3 conferences for those who don't know. There's the REL, which is mostly North American, which is where Lumi comes from. There's G-Man, which is mostly European, and there's the Big O. And for a very, very long time, there was a meme that Big O doesn't win Super Bowls because it was always the North American teams and the European teams winning. Now, of course, I am European, but I play in the Big O conference, which is the Australasian one. And so far in Blood Bowl 3, it is 2 Blood Bowl 3 Super Bowls and 2 wins for Big O. So we fully reversed the old memes. It used to be Big O never wins Super Bowls. Now it's nobody else wins Super Bowls. So it's just us now, Herringsword. Rules dictators 3 strength of us each. Thanks, Packners. Just to say as well, for those of you who haven't already made the I think they've already been shouted out by one of the admins. For those of you who already made the connection, Herringsword, who just raided in, is also the person who runs the ZFL. So if you are part of the crowd who's been enjoying Dancehall Saunters and Alpha Chad and all the other nonsense in our RPG Meets Blood Bowl League, that's the person to follow for the every second week ZFL shows. Oh my god, I don't really know what to do with myself now. I'm going to have to go work fairly soon, so probably I'm going to have to raid on to someone else in not too long. It has been an absolutely mega fun and stressful final. I don't know if Lumi will ever watch this back. If you do, Lumi, I just want to say again, like, you played a flipping brilliant game, and as frustrated as I was by my snakes, like, down players the whole time, and going for that score when you did on turn, I guess it would have been turn 12, 13, but 1 midway through the second half. I think that was the only choice Lumi had, and like had the guts to go for it and not try and do something more cautious. And I think I really thought I was going to lose the game at that point. So yeah, super good opponent who played really well. Save Fortnite to confuse the Americans. Yeah. So peeling bit as it's happening, tiny bits of what I do in my work. I did once write something that was published in a book in America, and I definitely included the word Fortnite several times in some copy I submitted, and then had to have a conversation with an editor about it, so I know all about Fortnites and Americans. Alba, hey Alba. How to beat a calculator, be a tree. I mean, I feel for Lumi. Lumi's, again, like a great coach, and came through some monster games on the way to get here. As I say, they knocked out Coke Guy, who is the reigning champ, in the last round. So great effort. I've just realised that all this wittering, I have not wrapped the thing up for YouTube. I don't know what else there is to do before wrapping up a YouTube video. Let's have a quick look at the team. I am planning on redrafting. I had a sudden realisation today that I'm going to be away for maybe like 3.5 weeks in the middle of the season, and can I juggle that and take my laptop with me to play those games? I'm going to need to have a think about that, and I'm going to need to have a think about it quickly, because Rebbl sign-up deadline is soon. Oh, in fact, well, we've got 80 people here. if you want to be in the biggest Blood Bowl 3 league, the biggest one that exists, now is the time to sign up. Season's going to be starting soon because this one's just finished. Yes, do get yourself signed up if you're interested in that at all. Again, huge league, brilliant people running it, and one of the wicked things about it is 3 different conferences. You've got a North American time zone themed one, a European time zone centered one, and an Australasian one. So wherever you are in the world, it's easy to play games on your time zone, which is awesome. But yes, now that I've said all that, sign up soon for another week. Okay, so it's give me an extra week to do it. And now that I've said all that, let's wrap it up for the YouTube. Everyone who's watched on YouTube, thank you so much for following along and for cheering along. Please do hit that like and subscribe one more time, and we'll see you for more Rebbl stuff very soon.